Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Mad Capper. This is another video on Watcher of Realms. You're going to hear that twice because yesterday, actually 2 days ago, I had finally gotten around to pushing Lust into my NM4 Guild Boss. And this video is a result of that. Now, this video is a little bit different. Normally, there's a more instructional thing here. Here's what I did. Here's what I did. Here you go. Follow the leader, whatever. This time, I wanted to do more of a, what's the word? Like a workshop, right? I filmed myself walking through the steps. Now, because of time, I edited this heavily. You won't see everything, but you will see kind of where my thought process is when I was building Lust. And as I was putting the team together, trying different champions to see which would give me the best total result. I hope you enjoy this video. It is a bit longer. I am going to timestamp it. So for those of you who just want to see certain things go on, that's fine. Go through there. Those of you who want to see the thought process and run through the different runs and maybe offer me some advice. Some of you are very skilled at this game. I'd love to hear where you think I could eke out extra damage, maybe where I'm not hitting my ults right, maybe I'm not building my champions right. That's great. I also did originally build all of my champions and recorded the entire process. Way too long, so I did cut that out, and I'm inserting a piece that's about 7 minutes that just shows you all of the champions I'm using and their builds before I run my first run. Again, there will be timestamps for all of that. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope it is useful in looking at what Lust can do. The big thing here is I don't have arrogance. I firmly believe with arrogance, I could probably just hit auto everything and walk away, but I have to find a way to eke out that extra blood to hit that 50,000 mark without arrogance. And without arrogance, it's a bit tougher. But can I do it? That's what we're going to find out in this video. So watch the video, like, subscribe. We've hit our threshold on views. All we need is 250 subscribers to hit that 1,000 mark to monetize this channel. For those of you who have followed me from Raid, you know the deal. Those of you who don't, I put every penny I make on this channel back into this channel. So Watcher of Realm packs, summons with Amanda, building, in some cases, gear to help improve the quality. Heck, you know, if we do good enough, maybe we can one day get an editor so you guys have to not suffer through my editing. All of that is wholly available, and it can only happen thanks to you guys. So thank you to the 750 plus who have joined us, and I hope the next 250 will happen soon with a free like, subscribe, notify to help this channel continue to grow. Thank you. Enjoy the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Mad Capper, and this is another video on Watcher of Realms, and it is time. It is time to dust off the A1 Lust and put her in action. What will she be able to do on my account? This is the real account. This isn't the test server. This is my account. Now, there is a problem. And that problem is we don't have arrogance. However, I'm going to see how close we can progress in NM4 using Lust. And we're going to I'm going to record this all. I might edit it out to speed it up a bit, but we're going to start right from the beginning. And as I have always learned, start with a fresh palette. I'm going to tear down. We're giving the best gear to these champions. Now, I should also say, what are we going to use? I got to stop saying now. What are we going to use to fight this NM4? Glad you asked. I will show you. We are going to fight with this team. This is the team that I feel is the right one to use. We're just putting Volk. I don't know why we're putting Volk in there, to be honest. These are the four we're going to be using. We're going to be using Torador, Valeria, Lust, and Abomination up top. Maybe Wrath is a better choice there. Maybe we'll try both. Instead of Abomination, we try Wrath. I think Valeria is just going to do... I feel like she's going to do the damage we want and need. So we're going to put our best gear there. And then we're going to be using Aracha just for her Lord bonus, Silas, and of course our good friend Hex. We also are going to be using Dolores and Hollow. I did pull, amazingly enough, an Elwyn on the banner. I was going for Arrogance, did not get Arrogance, by the way, in case anyone was asking. No, I didn't. I got an A2 Nyx, an A3 Alora, and we did get my most wanted champion, Elwyn. However, we're not going to put Elwyn in this one yet. I don't think that's the way to go. I could be wrong, but I feel like to maximize damage, this is probably the best team out of what we got. Now, I'm going to show you. I'm going to stop saying now eventually, but bear with me. I'm rusty. Okay, so I'm going to use okay instead of now. That's good. These are the champions we have to use with. We can definitely pick and choose which of these are going to make sense with Tordor. I feel like Tordor over Wrath because he's got the extra ability for those extra hits on his Lord skill. It's all about that Lord skill, right? We've got this ability here. All deployed faction allies gain, that's fine. The attack speed up to 35%. Their healing effects are reduced, that's fine. Faction allies' basic attack has a 30% chance of landing an extra hit, which, if you remember, means she has an extra chance to whip her own teammates, whip Nightmare teammate. You know, she has all that stuff going on. So really feel like this. Each attack inflicts defense reduction on the target for 5 seconds. Love that, of course, as well. So everything about putting Tordor in there sounds like a good idea for me. And then Valeria, she hits so hard. And as long as we time her ultimate right, I'm going to start by trying to time her ultimates in a standard way. And then we'll take a look at our damages, and maybe it'll make sense to drop Abomination and put in Laura. Or Lauren. I don't know if that's the right answer. We're going to study. We're going to find out. So this is the team. Why don't we start by getting built? Now, she's going to be the most important. So I'm going to give her the best gear I've got, bar none. We are going to even kill. We're going to break everything. We're going to break everything. I've already, this is the perfect time to do it. So I might as well, right? So we want attack. We want crit rate. We want kit damage. We want attack speed. We have no gear like that. There is a gear that has the crit damage. That's fine. Let's take the crit damage off. We've got 6 pieces. I have a sneaking suspicion this one's going to be the best, but let's take a look here. Yeah, that's got really good. We want her. I think her attack speed is almost more important than anything else here. Yeah, I think we're going to equip that. And then here, of course, we can't get that attack speed. It is nice to know that we don't have one. So we can go to that crit damage, and we want to put it in. So we're probably going to have to steal his again. Is there anything else here? No. So we're going to... Oh, that's unfortunate. I really feel like maybe that's not the right call. Interesting. We have one without... But we want the speed. Speed's more important than damage. Crit damage. I mean, they're both important, but... Crit rate, that attack speed's way too low. His attack speed's okay, but it's not as good. They both have HP as the extra stat, so that's nothing special. That's nothing special. This has a much lower attack bonus. Speed's lower. Crit rate's higher, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, we're gonna stick with this. That's fine. We'll fix him. Don't worry, Silas will be fine. He'll be fine. All right. So what we want to see here... We don't have a very high attack threshold. So I'm thinking maybe 1 attack, 2 crit damage. So we're going to want both of those. We're going to need crit rate, and we're going to need attack speed. And then, of course, we're going to need whatever makes it the best. I also, because she has tons of ultimates, I believe we do want her in the... do we want... Ageless Wrath, or do we want... I think I like the idea of putting her in a Soulbound Arcana. This one looks beautiful. It's got crit damage, attack bonus, crit rate, crit speed. Perfect start. Everybody attack me in Guild, because that just... Or in PvP, in Arena. So now we got to find the second one. Crit rate, a little bit low on the crit damage, but great speed again. But that's a crit damage. Was this a crit damage? Okay, so 1 attack's good. I think that looks good. And then as long as we get this third one, I think I want... Let's see what it looks like if it's crit damage. And we add attack speed to the list. And we do have one. And it's not even... Yeah, 92 with... Let's see what these numbers look like. So what do you guys think? We're going to do 13-2 on the attack. We're going to have a 1.4 second interval with 408 total attack speed, 92 crit rate. It's not crit capped, but 373 crit damage. That's pretty good. We don't have a whole lot else that... This is the only other one. And the crit rate is lower. So I think this is it. I think this is what we're going to use for her. I think that's good. I think that's good, right? So Lust is done. 76, by the way, the artifact we're going to use on her is her her exclusive, which increases crit damage by 30%. When triggering Sinful Lash, it'll be triggered 2 consecutive times. That's good. Obviously, we can't go higher than 10 right now, unless we get lucky and craft her one of these times. So we're good there. So the next person I want to do now, we want to fix our boy here. Hey, you beautiful sons of a guns. Look, my original recording had the entirety of me building out the team. The reality is it's not worth it. You are going to go crazy. So what we're going to do instead is I'm going to show you the builds of each of the champions we're using right now, and then we're going to get back to your regularly scheduled Lust event. First off, we have Silas. Silas is in a Infernal Roar and a Warlord set. He has a level 25 Spirit Siphon, and his total stats shall be 13,674 on the attack, 1.1 second attack interval with a 399 speed, 101.5 crit capped, 363 crit damage, and a little sprinkle of 22.3 rage regen. Next on the team will be Hex. Hex has the artifact, also a Spirit Siphon, a 13 of 13. Now, important to note, in the original video that you are watching, he was a 10 of 10. I've actually been able to... I've gotten one more Spirit Siphon. I've put that up to 13, but it originally was a level 10 Spirit Siphon. His gear, he is in Ageless Wrath and, of course, Warlord. And his total stats are going to be 15,355 attack, 1.2 attack interval with a 345 speed, not crit capped at 90.5, 361.5 crit damage, and no rage regen, unfortunately, because he could benefit from it. The next person on the list, of course, is the feature champion, which you saw, Lust, with her exclusive artifact at level 10. And her total stats shall be 13,299 attack, 1.4 attack interval with a 408 attack speed, 92% crit rate, 373.5 crit damage, no rage regen bonus. You see here she is in a Soulbound Arcana along with her Annihilating Might. Next is Valeria. Valeria sitting in Calamity and the Ageless Wrath. She has an artifact of Wailing Skull at level 16. Her total stats are 22,376 attack, 1.7 attack interval, attack speed 278, crit capped with a 338 crit damage, and a sprinkle of 21.5 rage regen. Next on the list of our champions in the Clan Boss is our boy Abomination. He's sitting in Infernal Roar with Annihilating Might. His artifact, is the Flux Pendant. This was just coming down to whatever I had that had stuff. It's at 14 of 16. And his total stats are 18,814 attack, 1.3 attack interval with a 467 attack speed, 90.5 crit rate, 313 crit damage, 27% rage regen. Next, of course, we keep going. Tordor, the old toady himself, sitting in Ageless Wrath and Warlord. He is with an artifact, the only one that makes sense in my opinion, the Bloodlust Phylactery, 19 of 19, and his gear is sitting at 16,315 attack, 2-second attack interval, 271 attack speed, 92.5 crit rate, 279.5 crit damage. Aracha, although she doesn't really make a big foray into the battlefield, she is used, so we will give you her stats. Attack 15076, 1.5 attack interval, 331 speed, crit capped with a 251 crit damage, 14.5 rage regen. She did have an artifact at the time of the recording. I had literally just taken Scarlet Hunt. Obviously there's no one with bleed, but it was giving her the extra class. It's giving the extra stats. So we just wanted to make sure we got that. I'll put this on her because I'm actually using her elsewhere. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bring you back to that page. Obviously, I'm doing the Void Rift as we speak. Other champions we had. Who am I missing? Okay, I think that's it for the legendary champions. Our hollow, she's in the golden scarab. You can at me later, tell me whether that's important or not. The big thing here is she is in an invigoration set, so that's going to help her. When you see, obviously we're putting down orders, so you kind of already know that if you're watching the video coming up soon. But 13626 attack, 390 speed for 1.7 attack interval, healing effect at 95. You can get away with lower healing effect, in my opinion, in the clan boss. It's more about the speed. However, I do use hollow everywhere, and rather than having to flip back sets back and forth all the time, we just keep her in something that's going to work in both areas. It's not like attack speed doesn't help her in every other area you'd be using her in. So that's hollow. Dolores here, also in an invigoration set, and we can see her total stats: 11,841 attack, a little lower than I would like. Attack speed is irrelevant with her, and really all the rest of it. She does have a healing effect, but really it's just about that attack. Would love to get a little bit more, but I found it was, I believe it's more important to get her in that invigoration set than it is to get another 1,000 attack. Let me know in the comments down below if you feel that is in error. We will see Laurel. She is an invigoration set. Her other stats is just about survivability, so she doesn't do much for damage. We will see Wrath, but you'll see when I put him, I grab someone else's gear because we're going to do a run with him. And I believe that is it. So that is the team. By the way, the reason I'm not in the clan boss one is I already did my clan boss runs for the day. I don't want to show you the damage. I don't want to ruin the surprise of where we're going to get with the total damage of this team. So I hope I didn't miss anyone on the team. I'm going through in my head, and I'm pretty sure that's it. We don't actually place Volca, so that's not important. We don't use... Yeah, I think that's it. So there it is. Let's get you back to the regularly scheduled program. Start with this first. We're going to play test it because then we can just run it auto if it works. So here we go. Now we're going to I have 2 invigoration gives. And so unfortunately, I'm going to have to hope and pray. Actually, maybe not. So if we put Silas first up here, and then we put Hollow here, she'll give to him, and then we can put you down, but Dolores might give to Hollow. No, we got the right. Okay, so we good. Abomination can go here. I said Abomination can go here, and then Torador's not going to get the bonus, the boost. And then we can put you right here, okay? Now we're just going to wait for Dolores here, and then we're going to run alts. And we're going to run all the alts on this first one right away. We're not going to wait for Torador, but we will pop Torador as soon as he's available. We can actually do Hollow here too, and pop here. Good. And she's going to have enough health. Yep, then she gets healed up. So that's good for... So my Valeria is... My biggest concern is Valeria because I don't really have... I don't understand her timings very well. So I'm a little bit concerned on what her timings are going to be on using her ult. Typically, I use her ult only on Meteorite Smash because I'm concerned about her dying. And is she in the right place? She's not in the right place. We're going to have to redo this. Sorry. It's my bad. They got to step up one. Let's try this again. Okay, Silas first. Then Hollow goes here. And then we're going to put down Lust here. We're going to put down Hollow. She's got the thing. She's got the thing. We're good. We're going to put you down here. Put Valeria here. We're going to put Tordor here. We're going to put Hex. He could actually go either, but we'll just put him right there. All right. Take two. Okay, let's pop alts, pop alts, pop alts, pop alts. And plus, oh, I probably shouldn't have. Yeah, we got Meteorite Impact here. So on the Meteorite Impact's going to hit her to 0, but that's fine because she's protected. As long as the burn doesn't outlast. If she dies, we might have to restart. Nope, she got the heal back. Nope, she died. She got her heal back and then she died. I don't understand. Again, I don't know how to properly do Valeria. I should hold on her ult is what I have to do. But it just, I don't want to. I don't want to. Go there. 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 Dolores. There. Abomination. Valeria. Toady. And we can put you right here. See now, if we had one less melee, we have one extra spot we could put an air unit or like a platform unit, which would make me feel a little bit better in full use of Dolores' ult. Excuse me, but is what it is. So we're gonna run all these except you. And now we'll do you, and then we'll do that. That gave her an extra round of HP. She's more than fine. But we do want her to lose some health, because she does more damage with that health loss. We just got to make sure that she doesn't drop to 0 health, because now she dies instantaneously. Because she's a quitter. All right. Well, good number. The numbers have definitely increased. The start is the best I've ever done for damage. But is it enough to make 50? No. So we're going to see what this is for our baseline, and we're going to look from there. Now, I know that Hex is going to miss out on this ult, but it looks like we'll be able to pop 4 ults. And we're going to skip Valeria on this ult because I'm scared of her dying. So we're going to do that. And then we'll pop that. Is that the 4th one? I think it is. If it isn't, I don't even know what's going on anymore. It isn't. I messed up that. Please live, Valeria. Please live. No, she's not going to live at all. I messed this up again, everyone. Maybe I'm going to take Valeria out just because I'm too dumb to use her. Okay. Get that heal. Get that heal. Get that heal. Get that heal. Whoo, she lived. See? It was all planned. I knew it right from the get-go. I was fine. I knew it right from the start. Let's pop that. And then we can do these two. Get past that shield. And Tordor. That should pop us through. It's a little bit scary on that shield. We're going to have to definitely time all the hits for the shield. I think I can do one more with her. And if I'm wrong, well, we know whose fault it is. It's fastidious. We're going to do my best damage. And the question is there anything I can do differently to get that extra damage? Or Is it just a matter of if I get arrogance, then we solid? I'm gonna pop that. I think I can get 2 in, so I'm gonna do this. That might have been a bad choice. I think that was a bad choice. I shouldn't have popped Dolores. Should have just held off. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll come back. Pop her. I'm gambling. Oh, we can get that. That should. Now we'll get that shield. Get rid of that shield. There we go. Okay. Now it's just a matter of trying to roll one more series of ults. See what damage we get. I'll pop him because he's still getting some of the attack. Like, I think some of my damage is just around my use of Hex. I think I could better utilize them than I do. I'm well aware of that. We'll pop you to get these ones off. I can't remember how long this hurts for 22 seconds. So we're going to pop it for a 22-second hit. 29. Okay, we're going to hit them all. I think we're going to lose Valeria at the very end, but now it doesn't really matter because we get 10 seconds left. That's kind of the way of things. Yeah, there, we just lost her. That's fine. Let's throw someone in there. So we broke 40. That was my first 40K on Nightmare 4. Can we do better? Is there a better? Let's take a look at the damages. We'll see where we're missing. And then maybe the next one. I mean, that's the highest I've ever done. So what were the damages? 114 million from Silas. Amazing. 65. You see where I think that's where because on the playtest server, she outdamaged him, but she had arrogance. And I really think that's a miss. Valeria, obviously popping it up. I think the other miss is probably how I'm using Hex. I feel like Hex's damage should be like double. So I think that might be a thought. See, Tordor at 11. Are we making the right choice, or should we not use Tordor? Is there someone, can we just use him for the Lord bonus, but keep him out of it? Because we don't need Volka. We just put her in cuz. But is there someone like there? I feel like there's a lot of damage to be made instead of Tordor, but we can still use Tordor's Lord bonus. So okay, interesting. Very interesting. So let's take a look here. If we were to take out Tordor and put in, it would have to be another Nightmare. So would Wrath do more damage than Tordor? Let's find out. Why don't we just do a full gear swap? Abomination, Tordor. Probably should give him an artifact too. Oh, Tordor's using a different series of artifacts too, so that's another crappy. He doesn't have an AoE, but I might just steal that anyway. Does he have a bleed? Does it matter? I don't think I saw a bleed on the whole thing. I mean, again, this is probably another Flux Pendant would be good for him. Like this would be deals damage beyond one tile. That doesn't really help because is it 2 tile or is it considered 1 tile? I don't know. Is that maybe we use that one? That's a bleed one too. Oh no, increase crit damage for every 1% reduction in HP. Most it can be is 34%, right? I think we just take this for the stats. Or probably take this for the stats for now. Can we up his skills a bit here? Sorry, I don't know why I was waiting for it to happen like it's a Plinko game. There we go. That max out? There we go. Okay. So let's see what that makes him. 62? Is that going to be better? I mean, I guess there's one way to find out. Which could account for the blood. But let's take a look at the damage. Wrath didn't do it for me. I think Torador was doing as much damage. So we lost some damage here. That's again probably because of timings. We see some more damage here. So he jumped up. Hex jumped up because of his because I gave him the 10% attack boost instead of her. So that's that swap. Valeria did what Valeria does. Interestingly enough, so Wrath did more damage, but he was also in the Dolores range, whereas Abomination wasn't, and Abomination dropped damage because of that. So it seems like being in Dolores range is an important thing. And because of that, I feel like I either need to drop to 3, because I feel like I think Abomination did more damage than Wrath. Right? So we've got two choices, I think. Either another platformer, and my choices for nightmare platformers are quite literally Navaras or Greed. And I feel like Greed. I haven't updated my epics in a while here. So I feel like Greed. That speed is horrific. So Greed is putting out magic resistance reduction, so that'll be good. He's more of an AoE champion. I don't think he'll do a ton of damage to the boss, but I think we have to try it. And the last one we would try is Laurel, but that means I only get 3 instead of 4 Nightmare, which isn't optimizing theirs. But then I can put Volca down or Torador down and then lift him. Maybe we'll do that instead. Maybe we'll go right to Lauren. Or Laurel. We'll go right to Laurel. We'll put her down. She is an Invig set as well. Maybe we even keep her. Well, look at that. Seems like everyone just needs that last little bit. Looks like we're just... So, I think we might even be able to keep her on the battlefield for a part of it, right? Because her ultimate restores 4% of max rage for every 2 random allies within range every 2 seconds for 12 seconds. And then after that, we can pull her off the field. Doesn't she also... Increases rage regen by 1. Is that for everyone? So if you put her once, doesn't her ultimate do something? Reduces damage taken. That's nice. Yeah. Restores rage for 1 more target. So that's 2. So remember, her rage regen's only 2 targets. So that might mess with people. Grants damage increase for 8 seconds every time they use their ultimate. This won't trigger during her own ultimate. So I keep her on for everyone else's ultimate, then I pull her. Does that make sense? I hope it does. All right. Oops. I did put her in. No, I didn't. We're going to try this. I've never done this before. I've never looked at a comp like this before. I've never used her in the boss ever. So bear with me. Comment constructive ones. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking. And also let me know why it is that when I'm looking for her, I can't find her. How is this even? She's green. How do I miss green? There she is. She was hiding. All right, we'll play test it again. Let's see if this makes a difference. Now, the good news is I'm going to have 3 Invig sets, which means... All right. So, again, we're going to put you there. We're going to put you here now because we can. We're going to put you there. And we're going to put you there. And then we're going to put you here. Is that within range? Does that count? Yeah, it appears to. Put you there, and we'll put you... I can't see. Did it put a thing there? You son of a bitch! He can't go there. Oh, I hate this game. Go away. Go. Oh, are you kidding me? How long is that thing going to be there for? That was a big waste, by the way. Okay, we're keeping them all on the field. Now we're going to pop everyone's alt. Except Valeria's. Now we're going to pop Valeria's. We're going to pop Hollow. Might as well. And then we're going to lift. The problem is that's 58 seconds. We don't get near as much time as I would like there, but let's see what happens here. I just want to see where he's at. Pop you, pop you, pop you, and you. And we got more damage this time. So I think this is probably the best team I have. Let me know in the comments down below. We're gonna rearrange. We're gonna do one more time. This is gonna be a longest video ever. I mean, I'm gonna edit it, but it's still we're at 1 hour and 10. So that's the highest. Now let's take a look. We've got 122. So that look, everyone's damage is upped, except I think I can even do better with Hex. Obviously, Hex is getting more damage because of the additional additional attacks with Dolores up, her alt up, but he was in a bad position for her. And the thing that I keep forgetting is when upon death, surrounding allies. Does surrounding allies mean 1 tile? I'm guessing we've tested that. So I need to look at this. I need to decide where is that 1 tile? What does that 1 tile mean for me? Because I feel like Hex needs to be better. Like Hex needs to be in that group, but I don't know if I can make it there. So we put Silas first and Dolores. This is the only place Dolores gives full coverage is here, right? Because of the 3 base, and then we were putting Hex down 1. We can put Hex here, I believe. No, see, this is why we can't put Hex there. But what if we put Hex here, but then he doesn't get it? See, that's the problem, is Dolores has to be in that spot. Right? So if we put her down, then we put Hollow down, and then, like, if Hex goes here, and Dolores here, and our boy here, and Valeria there. I think we got it. This is going to be our last shot. This is the most damage I think I can do. We're going to try it. We're going to go for it. We're going to see what happens. One last try, 1 kick at the bucket, and we'll see what we get here. So I like the team. I like the Moxie, but I don't like that he doesn't have the gear. So, hey, Wrath, you're out. It was nice knowing you. I think you did well. I think you did as good as you could. It's time to give it up. Tordor needs his baby back. All right. Yes, we're okay. So now, Last time we lost. Hold on, we lost music. It's very disconcerting when I don't have music when I'm doing this, because then I feel like I'm just talking in an empty room, which is what I'm doing. But I don't like feeling like I'm talking in an empty room. And this is the one bad thing about this is it doesn't seem to, when I do an endless list, it doesn't seem to want to just load the next song, which is strange. Anyway, all right. So we're going to put Silas down. We're going to put Dolores down. We're going to put Hex down. We're going to put Hollow down. We're going to put Lust down. We're going to put Laurel down. We're going to put our girl. And then we're going to... Oh, God. What happened? Oh, that was weird. Okay, that's our team. Just seeing what we can get here. Yeah, still not enough, I think. Does this team have potential, though? Can I get to that 50K? That is the question. Made some bad choices. Again, I think there's definitely an opportunity here for more damage than what looks like about 45 we're going to do. With some better timings. I left alts on the table, so timings there might be a thing. That's not bad, though. Like, that's probably my best one. Yep. 45K. So 131, 81, 70. There's the numbers we're looking for. 52, 31, and 3. Now, the question, again, I'll ask, would I be better off keeping Torador in that position? I feel like Abomination's going to do the most damage out of who I have left. The non-Arrogance. If I had Arrogance, I think I'd already be hitting 50K here. This is the last one. I want to get this video out for you guys. It's a long one. Let me know in the comments down below. With the team I have, which I think the obvious thing is, the big pull is either don't use Laurel or pull Abomination. Not having Arrogance. Can I hit 50K? Should I be looking at a Nightmare team? No, a Chaos team. No, what team am I using? Should I be looking at a team with Twin Fiend? I mean, am I going to do better with my A1 Twin Fiend if I gear him out, level him up, and use that comp, and then maybe use that with the Nightmare team? So do I do Infernal, Nightmare, or should I stick? Because I just don't think Silas and Hex are doing so much damage. I fail to believe that they can't be in the combo. I think those two have to be a part of this. But maybe we only use 3 Nightmare and we drop a Nightmare down and lift it at the beginning. Or there's so many different options. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? Can this team do 50K? Am I dreaming? Can I do this 50K with the champions I'm using? If the answer is yes, what in your mind is it that I need to do? What is it that I have that I don't have properly set? And I don't think this is just damage increase, trigger increase now. What is it that I need to do? Where's the next step evolution of that team to make that team hit that one key Nightmare 4? Let me know in the comments down below. But as always, I want to thank you very much. I appreciate you. Please be kind, be safe. Thank you for your well wishes during the troubling time I had with my father's passing. I'm going to dedicate this video to him. Not that he played games, but just, you know, the effort that I'm trying to do for you guys is the kind of effort that I think he would appreciate and he loved. And it's kind of what I got from him. And now I'm passing on to you in the form of this game. So thank you again. Have a wonderful day.